Good morning, student of class 5th. So today we will start chapter 13, Arrival of the British. Since ancient times, India has attracted foreigners from different parts of the world for different purposes. Some came to explore, some came to invade, some came to trade. And some came to rule. The European traders like the Portuguese, French, and Dutch and the British initially came to India for trading purposes. So, student, India attracted many foreigners from different parts of the world to explore. Some people came to explore, invade, and trade, and some come to rule our India. The European traders like Portuguese, French, Dutch, and the British initially came to India for trading purposes only. The early traders, India and Europe had trade links for many years. However, the trade routes they followed were controlled by the Arabs and the Turks, who lived in West Asia and charged a heavy tax for the passage of goods through their countries. To avoid this, the European explorers were in search of finding a route free from the control of the Arabs and the Turks. They could then load their ship with goods and make more profit. Traders were attracted to India for pearls, spices, cotton, and sugar. So, student, India and Europe had trade links for many years. However, the trade routes they followed were controlled by the Arabs and the Turks, who lived in West Asia and charged heavy tax for passage of the goods to other countries. To avoid this, European explorers were in search of finding a route so that they can free the control from the Arab and the Turks. They could then load their ships with the goods and make more profit. So traders were attracted to India for pearls, spices, and sugar. The Portuguese. The Portuguese were the first European trader to arrive in India. Vasco da Gama, Portuguese explorer, discovered a sea route to India via the Cape of Good Hope and landed in Calicut, now known as Kozhikode. In 1498 CE, they started trading in India and established many trading centers. They finally settled down in Goa. The Dutch and French. After the Portuguese, the Dutch came to India in 1598 CE with the purpose of trading. They overthrew the Portuguese and settled in Cochin. The Dutch were followed by the Danes from Denmark who came and settled in Serampore in Bengal. Then came the French who settled down in Chandernagore, now Chandannagar in Bengal in 1673 CE, and in Pondicherry, now Puducherry in the south in 1954 CE. The British. The story of the profitable trade reached England too, and with the permission from Queen Elizabeth I, the Queen of England and Ireland, they formed the English East India Company in 1600 to begin trading with the East. They landed at Surat in Gujarat in India. The East India Company in India. It was the spices of India that brought the East India Company to India. India at that time was being ruled by the Mughals. After the death of Aurangzeb in 1707, the Mughal Empire started becoming weaker. The company got permission from the Mughal Emperor Jahangir to trade in India and set up trade centers in Bombay, now Mumbai, and Madras, now Chennai. Later, they started expanding their settlements in Surat, in Gujarat, and Hooghly in Bengal. The British managed to drive away the Portuguese and the Dutch, but faced stiff opposition from the French under the leadership of Francois Marquis Dupleix, the Governor General of the French establishment in India. The French as well as the British wanted to establish their empire in India. This resulted in many wars between them. The British under the leadership of Robert Clive defeated the French and emerged as the strongest European power in India. The company purchased goods from India at very cheap prices and sold them in foreign markets at high prices. In this way, they made huge profit. The British were now getting ambitious and wanted to take control over various parts of India. At this time, there was lack of unity among the Indians. The English East India Company took advantage of the situation and expanded their control over India. So, student, it was the spices of India that brought East India Company to India. At that time, India was ruled by Mughals, and after the death of Aurangzeb, Mughal Empire became weaker. So the East India Company got permission from the Mughal Emperor Jahangir, and they set up trade center in Mumbai, Chennai, and Gujarat, Bengal, and they managed to drive away the opposition from the Portuguese and the Dutch, but faced a stiff competition with the French. So there were many wars between French and British Empire, and under the leadership of Robert Clive, British leader, uh, they defeated the French and emerged as the strongest empire in India. The company purchased gold in India. The East India Company purchased gold in India at very cheap rate and sold them in foreign countries at very high prices. And after making huge profit, they were getting ambitious and wanted to control different parts of India and expand to all over the India. So student, thank you.